Welcome to another TED Talk review episode. Today, our TED Talk review episode of The Science of Motivation by Dan Ping. Dan Ping began by stating there is a mismatch between what social sciences knows about motivation many organization practices. He frames his talk around the question why do traditional reward system often fails, particularly when the talk requires creative and cognitive work. From the outside, he wants to make a case for rethinking how we motivate people. Pink uses several compelling experiments to support his argument. He tells the story of candle problem. You are given candle, thumbtacks, and matches, and asked to fix the candle to the wall so it won't drip onto the table. The catch text is empty but still part of setup. The puzzle reveals how functional fixedness limits creativity. Pink describes experiments showing that when participants were often highly monetary incentive for solving the candle problem, they actually performed worse than those who lower or non-monetary incentive. The high reward narrows focus and hindered creative problem solving. He also cites studies that shows extrinsic motivators work for mechanical algorithm tasks, but none of none not for non-routine creative conceptual tasks. These experiments underpin his claim that the classic if you pay more, they work harder is flawed when the work demands higher order thinking. Pink then often offers a framework for what does motive people in complex creative work. He points three intrinsic motivators: autonomy, the desire to direct our own lives. Pink argues people want freedom around how, when, and what they do. Mastery, the urge is to improve developed skill and get better at something that matters. Purpose, yearning to do what we do in the service of something larger than ourselves to contribute. These three elements, when incorporated into work design and culture, produces better engagement, innovation, and satisfaction that solely extrinsic reward. Practical implication and real world examples Ping gave us. Ping does not just say theoretical, he shares example from companies context. He mentioned how some organization allows 20%. An employee can spend 20% of work time on any project they choose, and how that autonomy can spam innovation. He suggests that when work gives people autonomy, opportunities to grow, and connects to meaningful purpose, then work is more motivating in a modern context. The practical takeaway if a team or organization and your work involves non routine creative tasks, which today's economy largely does, then relying on high incentives or strict control may backfire. Instead, you should design for autonomy, mastery, and purpose. The strength of the talk is clear, memorable, and well structured. Pin uses strong metaphors, candle problem like solid research and vivid language to make his points. The evidence is persuasive by citing rigorous experiments and showing counter incentive findings. Higher pay is equal to worse for creative tasks. He challenges conventional wisdom in a credible way. The ideas are actionable and relevant. Autonomy, mastery, purpose are not just slogans. They give clear direction for managers, educators, team, and individuals. It borrows the conversion about motivation from how do I get people to comply to how I get people to be engaged, creative, self-directing. But some limitations in Pig Dang review. While Ping gives many examples, the application of his model in large hierarchical and legacy system may be harder than it appears. Changing culture, job design, reward system is challenging. Also, while he shows the extrinsic reward fail for creative, he does not deeply explore the full range of routine tasks and whether the model fully applies across all job types. Jobs do require routine work may still be दो समान भाई सारी मेहनत ज़ाया होगी